He's the fantastic Frank Johnson, and he's making ability from disability. We'll be right back. Our next guest, fantastic Frank Johnson, was a successful chemical engineer and entrepreneur. One day, while he was at the height of enjoying success, everything changed irreversibly when he was trapped in a fire and brought out in a body bag. His mission since that incident has been to inspire millions, and he joins me now to share with us his story and also his book, From Flawed to Fantastic. Fantastic Frank, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Now, I want to get right into it. Disability, there are a third of all people in the country either have a disability or a friend or family, and we are the largest minority group in the country seeking employment, and it's the only group that any one of us could become a member of instantaneously. That's the first thing. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is the 4 things that you must never think about if you are disabled.
Okay.
The first thing is, and that you must never think of yourself as being disabled. It'd be better to call yourself differently abled. I forgot to give my introduction. Hi, I am Fantastic Frank, the world's first and only differently abled motivational speaker, author, blog post writer, comic book creator. I do so many things I can't remember everything.
Good for you.
But that means that you have to use some discernment when you use the term disabled, because it places you into a box. The reason that you don't want to be placed in the box, there are certain times when this comes in handy. Let me tell you, if you have one of these and you use it to park, that's great, but you don't want to be labeled as being disabled. A better choice of words would be to call yourself differently abled. That causes a brain schism in the person you're talking to. They don't know what the heck to label you as, so the best is called cognitive dissonance, if you're familiar with that term. They don't know what to label you, and 9 times out of 10, they won't label you as anything.
Right.
Okay, now the second thing is that your dreams are out of reach. That is a limiting belief. Look at me. I'm on TV. I produce my comic book. I do my own blog talk radio show Thursday night, which people, if they want to know how to get onto it, go to blogtalk.com and look up Fantastic Frank, and you will find all my episodes on there. And so the next thing that you must never think about if you are disabled is that your past is brighter than your future.
I love this.
Thank you. Because if you think that your past is brighter than your future, you doom yourself to mediocrity.
Right.
The last thing that you must never think about if you are disabled is that you have less opportunities than other non-differently able people. That is a lie too. That's a limiting belief, because with the advent of things like the ADA, the Traumatic Brain Injury Waiver Program, plus I don't know what other people have, but I'm sure that every agency, heck, breast cancer, they have support systems for them too, and they can go and work for them. And with the ADA, you got the government behind you, helping you get a job. How great is that?
Right. And you also have a formula to share with us.
Yes, I do.
Tell us about your ABLE formula.
Okay, the A stands for acceptance. You must accept whatever hand you've been dealt in life and boldly go forward where no man or woman has gone before. That usually gets a crack up from that's a quote from Star Trek.
Oh, okay, and the crowd goes wild when you say that one.
Yes, I do. The B stands for belief. You must believe in yourself beyond whatever you can see. You can't focus on what you have. You have to believe that you can grow and become something more. L stands for love. You must love yourself unconditionally. You must love the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the good and the bad and the ugly, you have to mitigate that, which means minimize your focus on that. You have to stay focused on the good part. And E stands for environment. There are 3 things that involve environment. One is people you surround yourself with, they must be positive.
Very important.
And If you don't surround yourself with positive people, you could be around negative family members. But there is a way around that. I'm going to reveal that in a moment. The second thing is that you must live in a comfortable and safe environment. The third thing is you must have a passion in your heart for whatever you're going to do. And passion can propel you to live in a safe and comfortable environment. To upgrade that, it can also change the people around you from being positive, from being negative to being positive. Now, can I tell why I'm here?
Well, actually, we are out of time, unfortunately. Okay. But this was such a pleasure. Fantastic, Frank. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for inspiring millions. You are definitely a true motivator.
Thank you.
And the Special Olympic Arizona State Fall Games is coming up tomorrow and Saturday. To learn more about it, you can call Fantastic Frank Johnson at area code 585-625-1820, or you can go online to turndisabilitytoability.com.